Hello, everyone. It's Movie Reviews for Life again, and this is going to be my review of TMNT, aka Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Part 4. Um, the film, this film is an animated, CGI animated film. They decided against doing live action again. I'm guessing they couldn't agree upon stuff or whatever, or maybe they just completely abandoned the whole, idea of the puppeteering and all that other crap. The animation style is okay. I like the design of the turtles, um, and the overall design. I didn't like the way they made April or Casey look. I thought it was real crap. They just basically look like drawings made by a pretty good 4-year-old drawer. Um, I've only seen the movie once, so I'm not going to give this any stars because I don't think I have I don't think I've seen it enough to really give a really opinionated star amount. I can say that to me the storyline wasn't as interesting as I would hope it'd be. I did like the idea that Raphael is going around as kind of a vigilante because he doesn't feel like he feels like with them being separated for so long that they forgot the mission, which was to protect. You know, it also obviously shows that Raphael, being the aggressive one, the one who runs into action without thinking, is still doing that. He's still got something to learn about. The film doesn't slap you in the face with the life lesson thing or whatever, but each turtle has their own little defect. But in the beginning of the film, and by the end of the film, they've somewhat adjusted themselves a bit. Unlike the first three films, which were produced by New Line and distributed, I believe all of them were distributed by 20th Century Fox. This film was a combined distributor of Warner Brothers, which now owns New Line's properties, uh, Imagi Animation Studios, and the Weinstein Company, who own Dimension Films. The film was released in 2007, about 14 years after the third film, and it is within continuity. There are few mentions, like for instance, the beginning of the film makes a brief mention of Shredder. I don't remember them actually saying Shredder, but they do mention that they defeated, Shredder's character. April and Casey are together, which, in my opinion, I don't know if that means that it completely kind of kicks out the Turtle 3 in the continuity, because, in part 2 they're not together. Part 3, we see them in one scene together, and it doesn't look like whether or not they're together. I don't know. The casting film, the one good thing about this is that live actors aren't playing the roles while someone else plays the voice acting. We have straight up voice actors. We got Chris Evans as Casey Jones. Chris Evans, best known for, I believe he's the one who plays Johnny Storm in the Fantastic Four films. Selma Gellar plays April O'Neil. This was Mako's last film, sadly. Mako is a pretty decent actor who was in a lot of stupid movies, but he was a good actor in all of them. He was in the Conan films. He was in Sidekicks. That's really all I can remember right now. Patrick Stewart, plays Max Winters. I believe that's the main villain of the story. Like I said, I've only seen it once, so I have to rewatch it. When I rewatch it, what I'll do is I will make an extended review of this with stars and everything else. Zhang Ziyi plays Karai. James Arnold Taylor is Leonardo. Mitchell Whitfield is Donatello. Mikey Kelley is Michelangelo. Nolan North is Raphael. John DiMaggio, who currently starred in Batman Under the Red Hood, which I will be doing a review soon for, plays Colonel Santino. Kevin Michael Richardson plays General Aguila, and I hated him as the Joker in the Batman, but he does a pretty okay job here. Fred Tatasciore plays General Gato. Frank Welker. Frank Welker is actually one of the only ones to actually be in the film that was in a previous Turtle film. He plays General Mono here. He actually played the voice of Toka and Razor in the second film. Kevin Smith plays the diner cook. Lawrence Fishburne's the narrator. We have several other characters in the film. Jim Cummings was also played in the Turtles 2 film, I believe. We got Tara Strong, who is in the DCAU. Another DCAU, Phil Lamar, Jennifer Hale. So we got a lot of DCAU voice actors in this. That's really all I have to say. Like I said, I'm not going to give it a star rating only because I've only seen the film once. I'm not even sure of the plot in my head right now. I'm actually looking on Wikipedia right now because just to give you the overall storyline, the film starts off 3,000 years ago, during which a time powerful warlord named Yeoti and his 4 generals discover a portal opening to a parallel universe which is said to have great power. Upon opening the portal, the warlord is exposed to his power and made immortal, but his 4 generals are turned to stone. The portal also releases 13 immortal monsters that destroys Yeoti's army as well as enemies, blah blah blah. The film then goes back to the present, where the Turtles have grown apart. Donatello's an IT specialist. Michelangelo is a mascot for the Cowabunga Carl for birthday parties. Raphael is a vigilante. April expanded her antique shop, which was in the first film. Second time around, now operates a company that locates rare relics and acquires them for collectors with help of her roommate and boyfriend, Casey Jones. April runs into Leonardo in the beginning of the film. I do remember that. And Winters is then, okay, after getting the statue that they're in Central America for, they deliver the statue to Winters at his corporate office. After they leave, Winters is then visited by Karai and the Foot Clan. Foot Clan, we all know, is Shredder's deal, so I don't remember it being explained how the hell Karai or Karai gets the Foot Clan. I don't know, perhaps I'll talk to Rambo Raph for life about like putting his 2 cents in and giving it an actual star review, and maybe cutting my review up with him or something. I don't know. I'm not going to read this whole entire freaking thing, but it does make mention of part 2. It doesn't make any mention of part 3 though. Oh yeah, actually the Golden Scepters in this makes an appearance. So yeah, part 3 is in the film, or part 3 is in continuity. So that's really about it. I'm pretty sure you probably didn't even like this review because it's not a real review, so I am sorry about that. My next review will be of Turtles Forever, which I did see, so I will talk to you guys later.